You'll tell me, you'll give me a countdown, eh? Can you hear me there? Can you hear me? Okay. In 3, 2, 1. It's a beautiful day here in Alberton, Johannesburg. It's time for the return of the Premier Provincial Tournament in South Africa. It is the SA Rugby Women's Premier Division, and it kicks off today just in a few minutes. Some of the incredible fixtures starting now at 1 p.m. This one here in Alberton, the Lions take on the EP Queens. Two sides that struggled quite a bit last year. The Lions, fortunately, going from strength to strength and getting some two very important wins last year. This fixture was very tight last year here. 6 to 7 points. I think the Lions were able to get the better of the EP Queens. EP Queens, a new look management side. For the first time ever, the management side is female only, all women, from the coaches right all the way up to the top. That's fantastic to see. And of course, this fixture, an important one to start off. Some evenly matched sides between the EP Queens and the Lions women's side, and this one should be a really, really good one. It's a Saturday. The weather is perfect. The Alberton facilities are well managed and have been taken care of beautifully. The pitch, quite heavy out here. It's beautiful, it's green. There's been a little bit of rain in Johannesburg, in fact all over South Africa the last couple of weeks, which has been fantastic. So field quite heavy. It'll be interesting to see these sides. Are they going to keep it tight? Are they going to give the ball some air? Both of them love playing a good brand of rugby. 9 new players in the EP Queen side. Look out for that. Some youthful exuberance. They've done some really good recruiting down in the Eastern Province, and hopefully they are able to get the reward by trusting in 9 new players on debut today for the EP Queens. The Lions have got a couple of Springbok women in their side as well. That'll be great to see. Big challenge for the EP Queens, especially playing away from home. Stay with us. This one should be an absolute cracker. Welcome to Alberton here in Johannesburg. It's the SA Women's Premier Division, South Africa's premium provincial tournament here, and there we take a look at some of the fixtures here on the 13th of April. Round 1 of the Women's Premier Division. Western Province take on the Sharks women in what is a coastal derby. That's happening at City Park in Cape Town. The Golden Lions women take on the EP Queens here in Alberton. And Border Ladies versus the Bulls Daisies. Incredible work by Hayden Groepies and Mandisa Williams, the coaching staff. Unbeaten last year. Will the Border Ladies, former winners of this tournament, will they be able to get back to their form? Sanlam Boland Damas also at 3 p.m. The late game, taking on the Free State Women, a new side in this year's competition and one that will be adding some spice. Nice one there between Boland Damas, who have also been pretty strong last year, will be taking on the Free State Women. How will that one go? That is also a little bit more difficult as it's away from home for the Free State Women playing at Boland Stadium in Wellington. But we're here at Alberton Rugby Club, and it's an incredible scenes. Nice, cool weather, a little bit of cloud cover at 1 p.m. Usually it can be quite warm, but we've had some rain recently. Much welcomed, and the field looking lovely, nice and green, cool weather, perfect conditions for any kind of rugby. Pitch here known to be quite thick underfoot, so the prop shouldn't have any problem with this slipping at scrum time. But it will be quite difficult. Legs will be heavy and a bit tired towards the last 20 minutes of the game. So you can expect it to open up to very evenly matched sides, the EP Queens and the Golden Lions women's side. Last year, they had a very tight fixture as well, where the Lions got the better of the EP Queens. A very good season as well for Timmy Goodwin. It's an incredible addition and a serviceman of Lions Rugby. Coach's coach, you could say. And it's great to see him here. Former Super Rugby coach as well with the Cats. He's the training education manager and a specialist in development. Such an asset for this Golden Lions women's side. Some Springbok women as well who have just been called up. It's great to see. Vice captain. So dangerous, the number 8, Aliyah Chognan Jarman. Captain of the Lions women's side, Masingita Simango at number 10. She'll be so important. And of course, Oliswa Kuzwayo and Piwokuhle Nyanga also getting that call up in the Springboks women, which is great to see. Of course, the EP Queens. We've got number 8, Sisonke Tinta Youngster. Played in the SA Under-20 side last year. And tight-head prop, Sinokolo Soga. Watch out for her. She's been the talk of the time. Such a youngster playing in such a technical position where experience is everything. Got some players of national interest as well in this EP Queen side. Outside center, Razan George. A combo between herself and right winger, Shanique Alexander, also will be so important for them here. The communication as they try to close space. There he is, Timmy Goodwin. Great weather for some ruggers. Been a part of the Lions for many a year now. Been taking care of the coaching staff, making sure that they're upskilled, getting all the innovations happening all around the world, making sure they are up to standard. And I mentioned how important it is for this Golden Lions women's side. Feeding a lot from UJ, and there we see our referee, Bulela Qwane, from the Western Cape. She was our referee in last year's semi-final between Western Province and the Bulls Daisies. Unbeaten last year, the Bulls Daisies. The Lions had a few tight fixtures as well. EP Queens as well. They struggled against the same sides. Both of them had a very difficult fixture against the Bulls Daisies, but were quite close against Western Province. We mentioned how these two sides as well struggling against each other. So important to get a good start. Lions captain, General. Masingita Simango to lead out her troops. There's the pitch we'll be checking out. Will be bringing us some action. The fixture between these two sides last year, the EP Queens struggled with their lineouts. They were able to only take 50% of their lineouts. The set piece will be really important to launch attacks and try to apply pressure to be a part of the game. Namhla Siolo, head coach for the EP Queens. It's actually fantastic how she's assisted by a former teammate as well. They played for the Sevens, Springbok Women's Sevens and 15s. Both played for the EP Queens as well. As I mentioned, an all-woman management this year. Will that be the magic touch that they need? Eastern Province Queens. Definitely both sides as well struggled towards the end of last season. That's why it'll be so important for the Lions and EP Queens who go up against each other here to have a good start. Both sides will be quite eager to get the W. Will have to be composed, especially the EP Queens. So many players on debut, 9 players on debut. They'll need to control those nerves. Quite something playing in your first, you could call it sort of Currie Cup cap, if you will. This women's premier competition will have the same sort of status. A lot of the coaches, a lot of the players as well. This is the platform they would use and get judged on to make the step up to their national colors. Here come the EP Queens. Sisonke Tinta will be so important for them. The bench as well. Spoke about how the pitch is quite heavy, so that last 20 minutes, the bench will be very important. Here come the home side. The Golden Lions Women's Premier Division side looking to get a first win. Playing at home here in Alberton. Got a strong bench as well in Fatuma Yalkoe. Oliswa Kuzwayo, we already mentioned. Got that Women's Springbok call-up. They're psyched. The Lions are psyched.
White. Ready? Red.
Get us in the way. And EP Queens kick. It's a low kick there. Outside center. Cappuccini, Jose. It's a good carry as well. Nice and loud at the beginning. The Lions. High kick. She's found some space there. It's a very good kick. Charlize Jacobs there to cover, but the touchline wins the race. So it's a good exit and good start by the Lions.
Numbers. Ladies, numbers. 5.
First line out.
That's not straight. Scrum or line out.
So, an overthrow for the EP Queens, so they remain under pressure. So far, so good for the home side, the Lions. And a former Springbok legend, if you will, a flyer, left winger. Yapi Mulder, his daughter, on the pitch as well. Jane Mulder, left winger. He started his career in the same position for the same club. Incredible how the world goes round and round. It's fantastic to see. Will she be a part of this action? Good scrummage here. And the Lions, penalty as well. Quick tap. Seti. Pass it to Piokuhle Nyanda. Oh, no advantage there, not 10. The call from Qwane. The referee just gets closer and into a better position if they do want to take the 3 points.
Sorry?
Chosen the scrum. I think that's the right decision. They feel they've got the upper hand, winning that arm wrestle.
Seconds in. Crouch. Bind.
Domzonke Seti
Set.
to feed for the Lions. Nice. Stable base. Good scrum. Another advantage as well. Pick up and go. Chokna Njaman.
Backline offside.
Another penalty. 5 meters out now, the Lions. That one for the backline being offsides from the tap and go.
Scrum.
But the scrummage, the Lions dominating the EP Queens.
Kepi, can you stay on the
Secondary
line?
shove from
Because now we're pushing
Nolutando
you.
Khumalo and Aviwe Hlongwane, former Daisy, and number 5 for the Lions. Really good, struggling
Seconds
to
in.
deal with that pressure and power. The EP Queens, 2 sides to defend.
Crouch.
Very challenging moment this for
Bind.
the EP Queens.
Set.
Seti
Stay.
feeds. Dognan Jarman, it's a loop around as well. That's really good play. Masingita, short ball. The loop around is good. Can't hold on to it. Masingita Simango. But it's well worked. That from the Lions, a little bit lateral perhaps, as they were ushered towards the touchline. Clever defense, good organizing and communication. EP Queens still on their 5 meter line. They do have a scrum now, which they've been struggling with.
Seconds in.
Need to keep tight, dig those boots and studs deep into this thick grass.
Crouch.
Try to hook it and get it out quickly.
Bind.
Charlize Jacobs.
Up.
Referee Bulela Qwane not happy with the spacing there. The shape. We'll have a reset.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Charlize Jacobs, there comes that shove. It's huge. The Lions, how did she pick that up? Incredible work from Charlize Jacobs, and while pulling out of the contest, tap and go. Piokuhle Nyanda, so talented. Catches the EP Queens unaware. First points for the home side, the Lions.
I'll take the next one. Does she also use the same one?
She'll look to convert her own try. Go for the drop kick. Doesn't get it there. Doesn't get a good connection there, but well aware, stayed nice and frosty. Puwakuhle Nyanda caught the EP Queens napping. They were under pressure, moving backwards, and she'll be very happy with her forwards as well. All that pressure, working their way up the pitch through a few scrumming penalties and making sure they capitalize nicely. Good start after 5 minutes. Charlize Jacobs. This one nice and contestable, just not high enough. Good hands as well there, Sharon Paloi. But the defense was firm. Chognan Jarman out wide. Here comes Jane Mulder. Good defense on her. Seti behind the forward's back, and Nyanda deep in the pocket. Looks like she was looking for a cross kick. The winger wasn't aware, but she's found some green. What a kick. Brilliant placement. A lot of work now for Sisonke Hau. Great step. Oh, wonderful defense. Rather, it was Raylene Nobles who was under pressure for the EP Queens. Kick is all about the chase. Lions doing everything right.
4.
What a way to start off the season. Coach Timmy Goodwin will be very happy with the focus,
4, Sisina.
intensity that the Lions are playing with. First line out for them. Hlolowe.
Not straight. Scrum a line out.
Throw look good for me. Akona Nkosi.
Numbers.
Technique and the lift was really strong on her.
Listen, numbers.
Paloi now being called to get to her, not putting any pressure, but it's been knocked back, picked up by the Lions. They are pouncing on any opportunity. Quick hands here now. Try scoring Nyanda. Needed to find her outside backs. They had a 2-player overlap there. Mulder. Good hands in the tackle. Slow ball. Nyanda has to play scrummy. Here comes the powerful Nolutando Kumalo. Not happy with the advantage. Referee.
We have 2 penalties. The first one was there. This is the second one. Can we please lower it down? Thank you so much. Ladies, captain. Do you want a penalty there or yeah? Okay.
You want a scrum also? Let's go forward.
Scrum.
So, I'll come back for that penalty, no surprises. The call from Masingita Simango, Vice Captain Alia Chogna Jarman is, let's go back to where we feel we've got the EP Queens with their backs against the ropes. Right on the 22, scrum time for the Lions. Masingita Simango, she's stacked right behind that scrum to keep the EP Queens defense guessing. Will she go right, will she go left? They've split the back line, the Lions.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Have they got answers, the EP Queens? It's a little bit better this time, but there comes a secondary shove and advantage again for the Lions. Just too powerful and very well organized as well. Shetty goes to the blind. This is good players. Oh, what a carry. That is from Nyanda. Chognan Jarman now up to the 5 meter. Quick ball. Seti, they need to get hands. Mulder is up against the touchline. Lots of work to do. Stayed on her feet nicely. Simango and fly off. Ooh, tough catch there. Has floated that ball. Difficult one for Kumalo. EP Queens have got the ball back here. It's good defense from them. Working nicely off the ball. Quick ball, Jacobs. Here comes Nobles. And Mulder, wow, what a take that was. Brilliant work to keep it in field. They can counter here now. Myeni. Nice pop off the ground as well. Here comes Nkosi. That's good hand. Paloyi. Quick ball for Seti. Tloloe. Quick hands from the captain. She should go all the way. Ngube. Yes, too much gas. What a well-worked try. Golden Lions, women, everyone getting involved. Great finish as well in the end from Stella Ngube. It was a fantastic pop off the deck from Myeni. Nkosi then it did so well to run towards support. She had the skill as well to set it up nicely. And well, the captain, Masingita Simango, who's taking this conversion, linked up beautifully. And she's taking it quickly. Direction was good, not enough power. 10 points, Lions. And this is where it started. Quick ball there on Paloi. Good hands from Qwane. And then it was just through the hands. Simango, the captain, releasing her outside backs. And it was Stella Ngube with the finish. Great pace. And what a lovely replay that was. Charlize Jacobs, low kick, challenging to take. Paloi is going to have to be patient. Just got a hand on it there. Sharon Paloi. She's been busy, especially at scrum time. So I guess when she knocks the ball on, she thinks to herself, okay, well, I'll know how to fix that. Will she be able to get a tight head here? Loose head prop, Sharon Paloi on the far side. She's up against Sinokolo Soga, that SA under 20 player last year.
Bind. Set.
What an initial contact from the Lions, and moving backwards under so much pressure. Sisonke Tinta has done so well. Charlize Jacobs now to loose forward. Makwayu spread it through the hands nicely there as well. It was Razan to Shonique Alexander. There's that combo. Tackler not releasing. Charlize Jacobs wanted to take it quickly. She has. Sisonke Tinta. Strong carry. Brave defense from the Lions.
Roll away. Number 2.
Unable to roll away. Kamogelo Tloloe. Quick take. Charlize Jacobs. Short pass to Shonique Alexander, joining the line nicely.
You got it and knock it clear.
It's come off a Lion's hand, so we've got the scrum advantage. And, well, you can see the body language now of the EP Queens. Not keen. When they build the phases, they look good. The EP Queens are just about inside the Lions 22. Their first visit to the green zone must make it count. A lot of work now from Puzi and Sibulele Ngana. The locks for the EP Queens need to keep applying consistent pressure on Soga and Halom.
And thank you. Sambeko.
Okay.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So under pressure, they've got it back, the EP Queens. This is under so much pressure. Did well to get the ball away, Tinta, and here comes dangerous Shonique Alexander.
Run away. Stay.
Pick and go, Sibabalo and Nombayeka. It's a good one, valuable meters. Charlize Jacobs, show and go, Puzi.
Run away.
It's a good play. The EP Queens getting closer and closer with every carry. Sisonke Au, short pass, what a line, that was brilliant. Sibabalwe class for the EP Queens. Jacobs with quick ball. Here come the Queens now, needed to release left winger Tibuseng Tabete, but still got the ball. Sinotolo Soga. There's the youngster, doing well. Charlize Jacobs, still 5 meters out, the EP Queens. Sinazo Halom. Props keeping busy. Oh, and just couldn't hold on to it as she went to ground there. Sinazo Halom. But an encouraging stanza of play that by the EP Queens. I thought the strategy as well to build some phases, suck in those defenders before releasing it was the right call. And if you heard that round of applause, Raylene Novos coming off the field, the fullback for the EP Queens.
Come on, ladies. Yeah.
She's replaced by Xenia Miller, number 22.
We're all going low. We're all going low.
Crouch.
Can they get a hook against the put in the EP Queens here? Under pressure, the Lions for the first time in the game.
Set.
Tomzonke Seti feeds. It's a good left shoulder as well. Technically very sound, that scrummage from the Lions, but not happy with the stability, so
You must stay back.
have a put in again. Referee Bulela, Qwane.
Yeah.
Assistant referees today, Davi Gissen and Tamika Tesner. Been getting some good experience in the club circuit as well. Assistant referees, so important for opportunity to develop a part of the game as well.
Crouch.
Charlize Jacobs
Bind.
got the turnover with that scrum, so it's looking good for the EP Queens. I think the mistake there by the Lions was a pre-engagement at the last scrum, so
Can you get the
EP
bind
Queens,
right?
through their patience, able to get that turnover. It's impressive work from the front rowers, quite young.
Seconds in. Seconds in. Crouch.
Call from the touchline, must go to, okay, let's go
Bind.
home. We want the points here.
Set.
EP Queens. Charlize Jacobs feeds. That's a quick one as well to the back. That's a good thing. Tinta, the loop around to Jacobs. What a line! Hot line! Sibabalwe class. My goodness, she times it so perfectly onto the ball. The layup is fantastic against the grain. I thought she was too lateral, Charlize Jacobs, but all smiles. First visit, they keep the pressure on and they make sure they get the try. Look at how far across Charlize Jacobs is going. Perfectly timed with a hot line class.
They creeping in a lot, especially on scrums. Just push them back, even if it's a 7. No.
That was impressive.
Back.
Very impressive work. Sisonke Tinta,
The back line is creeping in.
still so young. Played SA Under-20 just last year, the 8th man for the EP Queens. And substitute Xenia Miller with the conversion. It's right in front of the sticks. Make sure, and that makes the score 10 points to 7. This is how the EP Queens got their first try. Look at the pressure on Tinta here now. Charlize Jacobs, fantastic communication, juggles it a little bit, and look at the line. Blind spotted against the grain. Perfect underline. Sibabalwe class. She's looked top class as well. Inside centers, touched it twice. She's made good use of the ball and gets a reward with that first try for the EP Queens. Piwokuhle Nyanda. That's a very good restart. Under pressure, it's tapped in, and the quality of Charlize Jacobs, so good. She's also able to find her forwards. That time it's Puzi. Player of national interest for a reason. She's been good so far. Locking partner Nana takes it up. EP Queens piecing together some play. It's booted down the field. Not enough distance on it. Zanele Mieni It's got space and support from Jane Miller. Nice loop around. Masingita Simango to the halfway line. Seti, short pass. Nkosi doesn't mind. Very rough and tough stuff in the trenches. Akona Nkosi. Seti. Tough one for Paloi to take. It was over the shoulder, but great desperation to clean up. Good work there, Kuku Moloisi. Short pass. Aviwe Qwane. There's the former Daisy. Seti. It's deeper pass this time to Nyanda. It's the preferred kicker for the Lions. Great chase there as well. Stella Ngube. And it's allowed. It's about to say an awkward kick from the EP Queens. And players were offside, so it's very well worked again. Great awareness as well, and they're in sync, this Lions side. All the players making sure that they back up whatever decisions are made. I think that's what makes a good side. And chasing up on the kicks, applying pressure, making sure that execution is not easy, which makes it just a little bit more difficult, and more likely a mistake will happen. EP Queens, there's the coaching staff, and they'll know. Trailing by just 3 points, very much in this game after the first quarter.
Set.
Thompson Geseti, good left shoulder again from Paloi. It's a pick and go. Choknan Jarman links up nicely with Seti. What pace off the mark. Defense had to be strong from Tibuseng Tabete.
Roll away first.
Referee not happy with the roll away from the EP Queens.
On the line, on the line.
Tuwakutle Nyanda looks to set it up. It's a tap, it's a pass. Kumalo, strong carry. It looks like he's trying to set up the maul there. Is that a maul now? Yep, there's the call from referee Qwane. Over the try line, held up.
Drop in. It's held up. But drop goal.
Yeah, we thought so, didn't we? It's going to be tight.
Drop kick. Remember, on the line or behind. Everybody behind. Yeah, you can.
Second try scoring opportunity denied by the EP Queens. They've defended ferociously. And was that the right call? They had the short arm there, decided to go for a tap and go, and I feel like they put themselves under some real pressure here now. They had to be clinical with that exit.
Is she fine? Okay.
That's one of the tight five players. It was number 4, Bulela. It's been a good combo between herself and Puzi.
Time back on.
Locks for the EP Queens, but they just had to wait for getting a bit of attention from one of the medics. But she's happy and goes right back into the thick of things. Big moment now for the Queens.
Set.
Shove is good from the Lions this time, but rotating past
Ladies.
at 90 and then 180-degree angles, so we'll have
Going straight. Straight. Thank you.
a reset. You hear the call there from Bulela Qwane. Let's scrum straight. Big girl, Sharon Paloi, loose head. So just have to try her best to really put her weight on that right leg and get as close as possible to Kamogelo Tlolowe, which means the bind is important.
Ref, we can't hear you. This is already there. Can we go straight? So you coming in. Can we get the shape? Let's not spoil it. Thank you.
It's beautiful, guys. You're doing well, ladies.
Seconds in.
In.
Crouch.
Okay.
Bind.
Pants.
Set.
Hold it.
There comes that secondary shove. It's well timed as well. It's, much better. There's good pressure from the EP Queens against the head here. Seti gets it back. Forwards had to work hard for it. It wasn't easy. Simango swings it now. Nyanda out wide. Mieni's joined the line. Here's the flyer Ngube. Incredible defense from left winger Dibuseng Tabete again. She's got heart. Tabete.
Numbers.
And great technical defensive play as well, that from the left winger. She, former Nelson Mandela Metropolitan University player as well, the Madibas. Just shows Ngube the outside, and that's brilliant. She backs her pace. Throws a little bit awkward, picked up by Akona Nkosi. Good pressure at the front of that line out on the EP Queens. Seti has to dig. It's slow ball for the Lions. It's wide. Qwane. Route one.
Leave it.
Comes back for Seti, who goes towards the blind side, and it's Utlolowe. Meets up with a few cold shoulders there. Seti to Aretha Tomo. Now to Qwane. Pops out of there. Charlize Jacobs was there to dive on it. Incredible defense. Really good heart. It's always a tight affair between these two sides. And they're just slowing the ball down nicely at ruck time, which means the hits are coming in, making it difficult for the Lions women to get far over the advantage line. Good commitment as well from the outside backs. So in the tight and in the wider channels, looking good on defense, the EP Queens, but Lions still camping.
Seconds
In the EP Queens 22.
Guys, time. Locks in.
Does have a psychological effect on a side when they have so many visits and are unable to capitalize.
Bind.
As it does a positive psychological effect if you're able to stop the side from scoring. Charlize Jacobs around the corner. Substitute Zinia Miller with the clearance. Underneath it is Zanele Mieni. Counter-attack. Links up with Ngube. Nicely. Big hit. Coming in from Sisonke Tinta. It's a high tackle taken quickly. Top Zonke Seti. Nyanda in the middle of the pitch. Quick ball for Seti as well. They're going same side. Simango now. Oh, Jane Mulder just couldn't hold on to it.
White.
And she's coming there to stop the advantage nicely.
Back to the scrum.
Performing that jackal.
Number 1 white. Sub.
So we'll come back for
Time off.
that knock-on. Put in for the EP Queens. Having a few words. Sharon Paloi with her players. She'll come off the pitch. Not a bad performance from her. They've dominated. One of the tries definitely came by way of that front row. And, of course, the teamwork from the tight five. The locks, the hard workers. Khumalo and Qwane are doing really well. But Poloi was good in the loose. A few good carries, a few link-ups. And got her side a few very useful penalties. Such that they're in the lead by 10 points to 7.
Bind.
Oliswa Kuzwayo has come onto the pitch for Sharon Paloi. Player for the Springbok women's side. Very talented.
We set up immediately. Guys, we're all wasting time now. Thank you. Time back on.
See immediately. Interesting communication with her. They're just tapping Kuku Moloisi on the shoulder, showing her the signal, a little bit of sign language on what they're going to do here.
Crouch.
First scrum for Kuzwayo.
Bind. Set.
EP Queens on their 22. Well, that was quite a feat from Charlize. Jacobs under pressure was Tinta, but she's done well to link up with Raylene rather Zinia Miller. She's looked so good coming onto the pitch after Raylene Nubus got injured. And, oh, mistake. Bulela Qwane. Again, playing very deep in their own half, the EP Queens. And every time they try to get to that third or fourth phase, I guess that would be the reason they're playing deep, try to suck in those outside backs and then look to kick it, apply some pressure by getting the ball to bounce behind that Lions defensive line. But you know, they've got to be more accurate with ball in hand, the EP Queens.
Bind.
Your feet with it. Just calm down.
Let's Scrum. This is the last one for you.
Come on.
Crouch.
Crouching, we're crouching.
Bind. Set.
Tom Zonke said he feeds Qwane. Look at the pressure from the fresh legs on that far side. They've got the advantage. Nyanda in the middle, can't take it cleanly. Now Simango, what a loop around from Jane Mulder. Look at the pace. She's just galloping through. And offload is good as well. Brilliant play from Mulder. Zanele Myeni on support on the inside. They've kept the ball in field, 10 meters out. Seti. Tognanjama in good hands. Work is good from Qwane as well. Sucking in more defenders. Seti. Out wide. Here comes Aretha Tomo. Lovely little offload as well. Tolowe. Incredible cross-covering defense. Charlize Jacobs was one of them. Seti, they've got to overlap. Jane Mulder. Ooh, she knows how close it was. Cappuccino, Jose as well. There with Mulder. So it looks like that's a yellow card that for Puzi. Down a player, EP Queens. Though they're showing incredible heart on their line. You see the defense there. And I wonder what it was for. Was it didn't look high over there. Was she lying on the ball, slowing it down? I'm not sure. Cici Mango got a hand on it as well. And it was Cappuccino Jose who couldn't hold on to it and put away Jane Mulder.
Who can look? Time off. Go. Okay, get him. Alina 8. Get him. Time back on. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Big shove there against the grain. It had to be done quickly. Charlize Jacobs cleans up the scraps. Now a boot downfield, but Zanele Myeni again, great positional play, brings the ball right back into the 22. And Charlize Jacobs is over it nicely. What a turnover. She's having a huge game for the EP Queens, the scrummy. Tap and go. Route 1 accelerates into contact. How brave was that carry? Looked like Tinta. Comes back slowly for Au. And underneath it is Jane Mulder. She's dangerous. Links up nicely with Jose. What a loop around. Clever play as well for her to cut back inside. Seti in the wide channels. Clever counter ruck. Zinia Miller asking questions. They've got the turnover through that as well. Senamile Khanta. Almost through a half gag. Bulela Qwane. Tap and go. Nyanda. Pure Kutle Nyanda. What a tackle by opposite number class. Try scorer. Sibabalwa class. The call against the EP Queens for not being 10. Frantic stuff. Just over 5 minutes left of the first half. And it's the Lions who want to end off on a high note.
Cut. Oh, okay.
The ankle again.
See the communication, Xoliswa Kuzwayo, high fives. That's what it's all about.
Okay.
In the trenches, and you're scrumming,
Off now.
the lineouts, when you're trying to maul, just getting on the same page, getting in sync, because it's going to take technique under immense pressure without much time to adjust. That's what happens in the tight.
It's a shoulder.
And
So
Xoliswa Kuzwayo understands that.
Oh, okay.
Lifting needs to be good. That pressure coming from Aviwe Hlongwane and Nolutando Khumalo
Thank you so much.
needs to be perfectly timed, and it has been that way in this first half for the Lions women.
Number
They're carrying
11,
it.
Substitute.
Route one into other forwards where they've got many bodies in front of you. You've got those cleaners need to be nice and close to you. So it's great to see that from Xoliswa Kuzwayo. The small micro battles, that's what it's all about,
What's happening
this
here?
game of rugby. Getting a little bit of treatment for the EP Queens is Bulela Ngana. She's looked really good in contact, good tackle fight. And a few substitutes as well here now for the Lions. Looks like Mokwebo coming onto the pitch. Just trying to see now who she would be coming on for. Looks like Stella Ngube and Zanele Mieni still on the pitch. And there she is, Sibulele Ngana. Looks like getting a little bit of attention there on her right. On her right foot, you can see it looks like she has an ankle guard for support. Best believe when you are a lock forward, the ankle's a very important part. You're quite high in the game, high impact moments, and of course all the pressure of the scrum, being at the center of the scrum, your ankle's very important.
Bind.
Just ask Sibulele Ngana, who made sure
Set.
she was good. Good opportunity for the Lions. Scrum, and there's that shove again. Xoliswa Kuzwayo dominating. Absolutely dominating. Good patience from Seti. Now she says, let's go. Here comes Mokwebo. Right into the thick of things. Nyanda outside. Jose had to take some big hits there. Seti. Simango Mieni just shifting the ball. What a step that was from Nube.
Tackle.
Just short. Needed to hold on to it.
I am the
A
referee.
little bit of white line fever. Well, it didn't look like Nube was going to dot it down, to be fair to it. Looked like she was just throwing it back. But a couple of legs, a couple of boots in the way. Always better to hold on to it. And just basically wish for support to get there. A decent turnout in the stands. The young and old, some parents and families coming out to enjoy this rugby. And well, it's a very competitive game, so I'm sure they will.
Set.
First game of this year's Women's Premier Division. Huge shove again by the Lions, and they're just short. Of course, he's over. Bulela Qwane awards the try. How quickly did she pounce on that, Akona Nkosi?
Sisi.
She's been good
Yeah.
for the Lions women. But it's that scrummage, and it just looks like things went from bad to worse once Sharon Paloi left the pitch, because Xoliswa Kuzwayo is just way too powerful. She's getting the energy from the tight five, the flankers and the locks getting involved nicely as well. And Simango, again, direction good, but just not enough power there.
Can you check me number
The captain.
white, please? There.
And this is where the try came from. Just take a look at that. The technique is good. Look at how tight Kuzwayo and Moloisi are on Tlolowe. The pressure is good. Nice low body position. And that awareness from Akona Nkosi, well, top notch. 2.5 minutes before half time. An important try as they were only leading by 3 points. But the EP Queens tried to play out of their own half, as you can see with that picture, and turnover came. High-risk rugby, you need to be a lot more accurate than they were there. And there comes one of the players back onto the Lions side, Gugu Moloisi. She's been brilliant, the tight head, number 3 for Lions. Zinia Miller with the restart, not high enough to be contestable. Cappuccine Jose, what a run this is. Look at the strength. In contact, just needed to hold on. I think she was maybe in two minds of whether or not she needed to look for a player. She was gliding through EP Queen's defenders there.
You're fine. You're fine, sis. You're fine.
Let's give them hands.
Look at that. Every single scrum. You'll expect Xoliswa Kuzwayo to speak to her propping partner, Gugu Moloisi. She'll know Moloisi feeling the heat now.
Bind.
As it's just a minute and a half. Remember, the pitch is quite heavy underfoot. The props will be suffering more than anyone else on the pitch. Kuzwayo understands. There comes the pressure again from Kuzwayo. Moloisi is there as well. It's an absolutely it's so powerful. Demolition at scrum time for the Lions, still dominating. It's just about a minute left. Quick hands out wide is excellent. Puakuhle Nyanda, and well, come on.
Last play.
Miss Ref, flat past that. Bulela Qwane says nope. She's kept up with the game quite nicely.
We take the hit.
I don't think anyone would be willing to argue with her. But how was that for play, transitional play? Great work. All the space was in that wider channel. They knew that the communication was there. Just going forward. Nothing much in it.
Bind. Set.
EP Queens with about 20 seconds to regain momentum. Short pass to Sisonke Awu. And Charlize Jacobs again has to clean up, and it's popped out of the hands of Rizan George.
Tackle.
Lions have the ball now.
Fair.
Seti Kuzwayo. Oh, just takes her eyes off the ball. Knock on. And well, that's all she wrote for that first half. Bulela Qwane says we'll come to an end. The EP Queens were down a player. With that yellow card to Puzi, defended courageously on their line, denied the Lions women's side a couple of points there, a couple of tries, but in the end, the pressure was there at scrum time, dominating and allowing the Lions to camp in the EP Queens. Green zone, red zone for the EP Queens, green zone for the Lions. They were able to capitalize 3 times, unable to convert not one of those tries. And the EP Queens, through Sibabalwe, class and an incredible hotline. She was really top class in that first half. The inside center for the EP Queens, getting the only points for them. They didn't have many opportunities in that first half, but when they did have those opportunities, they made sure they capitalized. How important will the bench be in that second half? We saw Xoliswa Kuzwayo substituting with Sharon Paloi, who started things off, and Kuzwayo finished off where she ended off. So at halftime here at Alberton, the Lions lead 15 points in the first game of this year's Women's Premier Division over the EP Queens, 15-7. So these are some of the highlights and action from that first half. If you were with us, started off like a house on fire. The Lions scoring through Puakuhle Nyanda there. Just discipline costing them. But take a look at this interlinking play between forwards and backs. Hlodlowe, Simango doing so well and linking up beautifully, and Ngube just too quick. Pure pace. Chooses to go rounders on the outside. And the EP Queens, a rare opportunity, applied some good pressure here as well at scrum time when it did work out. Sisonke Tinta linking up nicely with Charlize Jacobs, and what a line that is. Perfectly timed. Extreme acceleration right through the gap was Sibabalwe class. Converted the only points for the EP Queens in that first half, and against the grain, against the head. Oliswa Kuzwayo, the substitute, dominating. Nice low body position, staying tight on the hooker. And it was Akona Nkosi with that awareness. Pick and go, caught the EP Queens napping. And that's how the first half ended.
Quite excited. Listen, interesting.
Welcome back. It's round 1 of the 2024 Women's Premier Division tournament.
Captain.
And it's the Lions here at Alberton Rugby Club, where they play all their home fixtures. And great facilities, great day, cloud cover, sun starting to peek out a little bit, but in that first half it was nice and cool. As well, there she is, Piwa Kutlenyanda, who had a very good first half, gets us underway in the second half, tightly contested. Stepping beautifully, Razan George, one of the players who's of national interest in this EP Queen side. Huge carry as well. There's Snazo Halom. What a start to the second half. Namhla Siyolo must have had some firm words with her side. They did look, I guess, a little bit slower, a little bit more inaccurate than the Lions side on attack, but their defense, the EP Queens, was incredible on their line, denied the Lions a couple of tries.
Big scrum, big scrum, big scrum.
Crouch.
Dom Zonke Seti off the pitch for the Lions, the number 9. She's replaced by Fatuma Yalkoi. Can play fly-off and scrummy. So leading by 8 points, 15-7, the Lions. And there's the secondary shove. It was so difficult for the EP Queens in that first half. Haven't given away the penalty as Nyanda juggles. Knock on, much better. Looks like, well, how long can they hang on for there? But it looks like so far got a little bit of a solution there with the initial shove, handling that incredible first contact there as the sides engage. Quality of Xoliswa Kuzwayo. Picked up where Sharon Paloi left the platform.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Big opportunity. Yeah, Charlize Jacobs. Giving away the short arm. That's for a skew put in. Bulela Qwane would have been looking at that, of course. When you're under so much pressure, some of your solutions, the referee knows the side will be looking at some solutions. How do we deal with the raw power from this Lion side? The technique is also top-notch from them with their scrums.
Putting it straight to your, so we're putting straight.
And so you start looking for a few of the shortcuts that maybe some players will be taking
Ladies.
to try circumnavigate. Almost a solutionless situation. Puzi back onto the pitch. She was a player who was given a yellow card for a high tackle in that first half.
Bind.
They were down a player and only gave away 5 points. They'll be happy with that result. As Yalkoa feeds. Good scrummage again. This time it looks like they're scrummaging for the penalty. Arm comes out. It's extended. It's a penalty there. Coming in at an angle was Sinokolo Soga. Remember, quite young, that front row as well for the EP Queen, so they will be getting better and better. There is quality there. Not easy for a tight head prop so young to be going up against, well, a Springbok in Xoliswa Kuzwayo. Not able to find touch. Charlize Jacobs puts away.
Tackle!
Xenia Miller has been so good coming onto the pitch, and in fact was Shonique Alexander. Another one of those unable to hold on to it was Senamile Kansa. But again, I just don't think that's the right call here. They're playing, they've set it up nicely, right up against the touchline, so the angle won't be too difficult. Yes, they are far out of the 22, so maybe they'll want to have a nice long line to their left as well. Surely they should be looking for a kicker to be in the pocket to try exit with the attacking side right up against that left-hand touch line. Then they've got a full line of defense coming up.
Set.
Played out of their half and it's cost them once or twice. Lions have scored points. just outside the 22. Solid, the scrum. No penalty yet, still looking for it. They're keeping it in, the Lions women. Now it comes as they enter the 22. Great work. Aliyah Chognan Jaman, who's also played prop for the Springbok women's side. It's a little bit scrappy there for the Lions woman. Shonique Alexander was looking to connect nicely with Razan George. But they come back for the penalty, so Puakotla Nyanda finds a good touch.
5.
This time they won't go for the scrum. They'll go for
Number 3 off.
a line out.
Okay, it's fine. Okay.
And substitute Gugu Moloisi. What a shift from a tight head prop for the Lions. Great play, and Tabiseng Monyemore comes onto the pitch. A return from injury for Monyemore. It's great to see her back in a game that is quite a tight one. Not taken from the mark.
Ladies.
Well, in fact, it looked like there might have been a little bit of a mistake there
That's why there's a
with the quick tap. Fatuma Yalko.
You want to play quick, it must move from the mark.
Come on.
Meeting.
Sorry. I guess understand this cause.
They'll be looking to exit, but first things first for the EP Queens, under pressure, still in the game, trailing by just 8 points.
Crouch. Stability. Bind. Set.
Charlize Jacobs feeds. It's a runaway this time, bulldozing up to the 5-meter line. Pick and go from try scorer Nkosi is good. Yalkoe waits. Afuwe Qwane, another strong carry. Nonutando Kumalo with a nice plus line. 2 meters short. Yalkoe building phases with the forwards. Yalkoe same side. Simango, good hands. Nyanda shifts it out wide. Ngube with the brace. Look at how nonchalant she is. Relaxed. Easy as you like. Look at how contracted the defense line of the EP Queens is. That's what the forwards have done by keeping it simple. Unselfish play, drawing Puzi and passing Nyanda, releasing Stella Ngube, who gets her second. And Masingita Simango, the captain. It looks like she's been getting the direction, but far too short. This is where the try came from. Forwards, keeping the EP Queens defense nice and tight, and then it's just through the hands. Unselfish play from Puakotla Nyanda, who's already got a try to her name. And Stella Ngube finishes nicely to get her second.
Who's out? Who's out? Okay.
So taking their time as fresh legs come on for the EP Queens.
You can go.
It looks like one of the props coming off the pitch for the EP Queens. A tough day there, playing against a really quality, huge hit as well. Shonique Alexander, good bravery. Aretha Tomo showed some good strength from Koi. That's what they've done really well. It's a torpedo. Don't see that often. And it makes it for an awkward bounce. Great stepping there. Look like Hau, who taps and goes. Short pass as well. Here comes Bulela Ngana. Lions defense is good.
Kekal, what? Wide. Stay.
Jacobs, Pusi.
Wide, off feet. Stay.
There's a pick and pass to Awu. Sisonke Awu gets a bit of space, but the support isn't good enough. Piwokuhle Nyanda picks up, and here comes Jose. Cappuccino Jose finds Kuzwayo. My goodness, in space. Puts her ears back, just about didn't have enough pace. Xoliswa Kuzwayo, what an addition she has been. She's everywhere. She's communicating, and she's inspiring. He's injected some chutzpah, some energy, some chias into this Lions women's side. Great pass from Jose, the handoffs are there. Looked like she had just about enough gas. Xoliswa Kuzwayo, and, well, it's another great tackle from Shonique Alexander. Right winger for the EP Queens. That's a try saver, in fact. Off the mark.
Time off.
Oh, she's dynamic.
Can we have communication clear, please? Time back on.
It was. And Xoliswa Kuzwayo goes up against Sinazo Halom on the close side here now.
Set.
Look at that body shape from Kuzwayo, the patience as well. That's just great technique. There's a secondary shove. Oh. Yeah, so against the grain, they get that one there. It's illegal scrummaging that from the Lions. So here come the EP Queens. Now, Abo Bankia on the pitch. Scrappy, she's done so well. Charlize Jacobs, she's kept them in this game, trailing by 13 points. And the pick up there, Zinia Miller, still under pressure. Kick downfield from Rizan George. Mieni, good positional play again. Can't find Simango. It's a little bit scrappy here now. Rizan George has done well with the chase, but the Lions cleaned up very well. Patience, Piwokuhle Nyanda at Scrummy. Gives it to the forwards.
Number 4.
Yalkoi, the Scrummy's there now. Here comes Kamukhelo Tloloe.
Here's a post.
Fatuma Yalkoi finds Akona Nkosi. Nyanda now to the number 5. Good hands off with Qwane.
Stay.
Yalkoi same side. Simango. Mieni. Quick hands. Oh! Forward, so we'll come back for that. Couldn't find Mokwebo on her outside.
Time off. Captain, please.
And look at the love and the words there. Masingita Simango, the captain, talking to Zanele Mieni. She's been so good, a fullback.
High tackling.
And so has she. Xoliswa Kuzwayo.
Yes. Closing the space.
Always.
Let's check on that. Thank you. Mateta now.
High fives. Have a word. Call from Bulela Qwane to Pusi.
Time back on. You want to scrum? Scrum.
So we'll have another scrum here.
Can we take the hit?
Just good hands this here as well. Brilliant work from Afiwe Qwane. I think it was the offside call there. Discipline becoming a little bit of a problem for the EP Queens. I think the request there from the referee Bulela Qwane was that Pusi just gets it organized. Remember, Pusi was the player who received a yellow card for that high tackle. Mitigating factor was that the Lions player did lower herself, but always in a high body position, Pusi. And they have been in a fantastic body position all afternoon. The Lions scrum. That tight 5 working so well. Look at the pressure from Akona Nkosi on that left side as well, the flanker. Here comes Simango. Short pass, Nyanda. What a hit on her.
Tackle. Red leaf.
Sibabalo class. Scored the only try for the EP Queens. Here comes Chogna Njaman. Her debut was at prop for the Springboks in the UK. So strong in contact, and referee not happy. Looks like it was Sibulele Ngana. She's been so brave. The enforcer for the EP Queens, and Qwane not happy with the contact she saw. And player safety, always what's important. If a referee or any of the assistant referees is not sure about something, rather make sure by allowing the medics to do their job. So a good spot there from Bulela Qwane, the referee. It wasn't an easy one to spot. It happened with that carry, a couple of defenders around Lions, 8th man, Aliyah Chognan-Jarman. Here's the replay. So there's the carry. And you can see clearly what Sibulele Ngana is trying to do, trying to go for it then. It looks like she gets maybe a knee or a shoulder to the head. Spotted beautifully by Bulela Qwane, whose positional play has been top-notch referee in this game.
You sure?
Had a few really, really good angles, slow-mos as well.
You want scrum?
Been able to
Scrum.
really zoom in on the action quite nicely and unpack it quite nicely as well. The replays have been fantastic. And, well, the box smart code, what is it? If in doubt, sit them out. That's the words there. So important for referees, coaches, player safety, and very well followed the processes and protocols there by Bulela Qwane. Put into the scrum, it's a good one again. No surprises there for the Lions. Pick and go now. Eighth player there, Chognan-Jarman, and Ngube, hat-trick. She's a finisher, the right winger, Stella Ngube. Again, the tight five together with the flankers, get them over that advantage line. There's the back line rewarding the forwards for this. Excellent work, all 8 players, low body position. Look at Akona Nkosi again, applying pressure. Incredible work from Qwane and Khumalo, the locks. Pick and goes brilliant to get through. Charlize Jacobs, can you believe Chognan-Jarman is comfortable at prop? She's so athletic, and well, too much gas. Ngube in the corner. That's a hat-trick. Well, this probably her most challenging kick, in fact, Masingita Simango of the game. You can see those flags as well. Breeze pretty much blowing directly through the poles towards her. And she struggled to get power on it. And she'll struggle a little bit more. Not an easy kick, her most difficult of the afternoon. But definitely Lions will be thinking about the goal kicking. Unable to get any so far. Masingita Simango.
They must also take
We did see Piwa Kuhle Nyanda
and then push up back, but I'm gonna check
attempt one of her own.
Wait.
Couple of subs for the EP Queens. Impressive. Charlize Jacobs comes off the pitch. And Sibulele Ngana as well, the enforcer. She was really good for the EP Queens. Tried to get them go forward ball, but unfortunately just not accurate enough, especially in the right parts of the pitch. Here come the Lions now. It's Aretha Tomo. Collects the restart, sets it up nicely. Good racking as well by the Lions women's side. Not under any pressure. And a tricky one there for Xenia Miller to take. It's allowed her to bounce. On her inside is Chanel Wales. They call her Peanut. Chanel Wales, a scrumming, played at Progress in Newton. And Madiba's on a bursary there. Which is great to see her getting her opportunity. Here comes Puzi. She hasn't stopped working, but runs into a little bit of a cul-de-sac there. Koliswa Kuzwaya, you don't want to run into a channel. And you don't want to run into a corner Nkosi either. It's a double hit by the two of them. Quick tap from Wales. She's been so good. Sibabalwe class. And the referee not happy with what she saw there.
Captain. I got a head-to-head contact, so it's gonna be a yellow. Thank you. It's okay, baby. Okay. You know most the height.
Not happy with it at all. It's Afiwe Qwane, a former Daisy, and it was this contact here. Quick take here, Peanut Wales, short pass. Sibabalwe Class scored an incredible try, and you can see clearly there. Afiwe Qwane, who's been really good, just never in a low enough body position. As another substitute, Zenazi Ntutu takes it. Finding tight head prop, Sinokolo Soga.
White.
Peanut Wales, quick ball. Same side, Hau's got a little bit of space. Show and go. Dabi saying Manimo did well. Monyemore rather did so well.
Thank you.
And this is better from the EP Queens. Sinokolo Soga again, strong carry. Takes a couple of Lions defenders to bring her down. Peanut Wales, same side. Azintoba Qwane into contact. Still nice and simple, building the phases. Abo Panka this time. Pick and go. Nombayeka. And, well, there it is. And it's a bit of a coach killer. As they start to look dangerous, start to ask a few good questions. Just that final touch, it's not coming off for the EP Queens. It is the first game of the season. Can expect at this level, even though they might have played a few friendlies in preparation for this game.
Time off.
The tempo, game speed, very difficult to simulate on the training pitch. Every game counts, every point counts. Sinokolo Soga, SA under-20 player just last year, the youngster. And what an experience for her, especially we spoke about the EP Queen side. They are not just in a rebuilding phase, but also starting to develop their channels of recruitment. 9 players in the 23 on debut here today. And also for the first time in the EP Queens history, they have got an all-women management team. Haven't been too bad in this fixture. I think they've shown character on defense and a little bit of flair on attack as well.
Crouch.
But just a few mistakes when it mattered the most.
Set.
Lions have been good, especially in this part of the game. It's an early shove from the EP Queens, but Qwane has put it in, and even when going backwards, the power. Oliswa Kuzwaya, that initial shove, and it's a body shape, it's the technique. It's so powerful. She can just recoil and recoil, take all that pressure, and then when she's ready, because the tight five is so in sync, as you see Akona Nkosi now moving to lock for the Lions.
Crouch.
I do have a yellow card to Afiwe Qwane.
Set.
And it looks like Provia Mashiane as well, who is in the back line, is joined there. But they get the 4 short arm EP Queens. Early shove there. Puzi. So
it's gonna be scrum. It hit me.
Bulela Qwane says that's her mistake there. They'll come back for the scrum. And the EP Queens will have the put in. Azi Ntobongwana, so important for her. So much pressure on the reserve prop.
Red.
She's coming for Snazo Halom at loose head. And they'll also have a replacement at hooker. Michelle Yechels will come onto the pitch. As Sibabalwe Nombayeka comes off.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Peanut Wales feeds. Good scrum, what a hook that was, but look at the power. I mean, they're at full speed, pretty much gives the referee Qwane no choice but to extend that arm. Full extension, it's a penalty for the Lions against the put-in. And that's why inside center, backline player Piwoku Tlenyanda smiling becomes a very, very easy afternoon when the forwards are just dominating the way this Lions women's forwards are
Numbers.
at the front. It's the patience for me. The feed is good by Wales.
4.
And you can see, look at the body position of Toliswa Qwane. It's excellent work. Strong knees, hips, shoulders, back. It's a great form, and then that it just allows a perfect platform for that pressure to come from the locks. Even though they're down a player, it's good work as well from Ntabiseng Monyemore. Chloe.
Not
Or
straight.
was that?
Scrum or line out.
Was that straight? So I think mock jumping perhaps the problem there, but so they'll go for a line out. I think that's the right call. Michelle
Numbers.
Jekels will put in. Puzi can't get there. It's a good contest. It was a corner. Nkosi, she's been good for the Lions. Abo Pankia jumps on the loose ball. And the initial knock came from the Lions woman. So back to the fire in the trenches now for the EP Queens. They've been struggling with their scrums.
Crouch.
Springbok player Toliswa Qwane has come off the bench. He's dominated. It's been a tough one. Quick hook, that's what they need to do, and it's so much work for Puzi at the back. She's done so well. Very difficult to take it when the ball is between your legs and it's moving backwards like that, but allows the loose trio of the Lions to get over the advantage line. But the pass is loose. EP Queens aren't back 10, so the Lions will have another goal.
Yeah.
Looks like they'll go for touch as well through Puokutle Nyanda. She's found touch.
Numbers. 4 men. 4 ladies. 4. 2 by 2, yeah.
Yeah, just controlling the game nicely now, playing the game in the right areas and just allowing their scrum
Ladies.
to get them into good territory. Kamukelo, Choloe.
Move back. Move back. Move back.
Short line out this time for the Lions. Aretha Tomo at the front. And this one will be on number 7, Akona Nkosi. It's over her head. I don't think the lift was well timed, but it's cleaned up by Nkosi. There was a knock-on spotted by Qwane, the referee. A little bit stop-start now, as both sides struggling with their set piece.
It's not their ball. Ball in. You're running it back.
Crouch.
Go. Boy.
Bind. Set. Stay.
Much better scrum. It comes nicely for Peanut Wales. How now? Sibabalwe class. Jeez, she loves a short line. Out wide. Here comes a talented Rizan George through a half gap.
White.
Defense had to be good from the Lions. Number 6, Aretha Tomo did so well.
Tackle.
Holds on to it nicely. The EP Queen's quick ball for Wales. Good hands as well there. It was Abo Pankia. Here comes Sinokolo Soga. Talented youngster. Wales, this quick ball. Jekels into contact. More quick ball. It gets it mixed up between the boots there. And Puokutle Nyanda has picked it up for the Lions. It's a good carry by her. Deep into the EP Queen's half. Here comes Ngube already with the hat-trick. Goes on the outside, has burnt Tabete. Step inside as well. What a tackle that was from Zinia Miller. Had to be strong. And a great recovery. Tibuseng Tabete to get back and apply pressure at ruck time. I think they do have the penalty, the EP Queens. And there'll be trouble here. Stella Ngube already has a hat-trick.
And the tackle.
Couple of players on the ground have shown commitment. They put their bodies on the line. Same side. So it's a good call. Fatuma Yalkoe linking up beautifully. Kolo is there as well. But she's just so quick off the mark. Stella Ngube tries to step. Oof, yeah, that's hard contact. I mean, that pretty much summarizes the commitment from this EP Queen side. They've really have been courageous on defense, and that'll be so painful for Zinia Miller. Not an easy one. Ngube cut in. Just got a knee to the cheek, Zinia Miller.
This one's scrums a lot.
Down a player, the Lions with Aviwe Qwane.
Out.
Still
Okay. So wait,
in the naughty ladies chair.
blue card or it's a blue card?
And high fives, Nolutando Kumalo. She's done the hard grind
What's wrong?
all over the pitch. Number 4 for the Lions.
Okay, so she's out. Okay. And this one? Fine. Okay.
Looks like Piwokuhle Nyanda is also going to come off the pitch as Provia Mashiane gets ready.
Scrum. Time back on.
Yeah, Koliswa Kuzwaya just loves the game so much. She's a real joy to watch. One of those characters that was, I guess, just born to play the game. Loves all departments of the game and her teamwork, her encouragement. Great play, and there we see Mokoebo coming a bit closer.
Who's out?
Centers have been so good for the Lions. Piwokuhle Nyanda and Cappuccini Jose.
Bind.
Still Lions. Down a player. EP Queens will have the put in.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Stay.
Come back for the EP Queens. This is good play from them as well. Good little pass there to outside center Razan George.
Stay.
Same side, Peanut Wales. How? Some strong defense coming from the inside. Evaded nicely her opposite number. It was Masingita Simango. Got the penalty as well, and here's the replay. Masingita Simango, she's onside, she comes off the mark here. She's IDing. Look at the good communication with inside center, and she's just ducked underneath it. She just needed to be a little bit lower there, Simango. And she gets a yellow card now, but it's just in time for Aviwe Qwane to get back onto the pitch. EP Queens decide to kick. Provia Mashiane is there. Oh, it's a high tackle. She just took a knock to the cheek, Zinia Miller. And high tackle here now, and Bulela Qwane will want to have a few words.
Yeah, because there's a yellow card.
Assistant referee was at the right spot, Tamika Tessner, having a few words with Bulela Qwane.
She's going to be up. Thank you. That was dangerous.
I mean, it's the first game of the season. Yellow cards are flying out there. I think in the interest of player safety, you've got to do it. Yep, box smart code is, if in doubt, sit them out. Zinia Miller gets a yellow. She'll join Lions captain Masingita Simango. And this is where it came. Peanut Wales with a little bit of a kick. It wasn't a bad option. There was some grass at the back there. Provia Mashiane had a lot of work to do. And, well, there it is. Seat belt. Zinia Miller never going low.
They said 5 on the line, please. On the line.
Five. Player line out. Kamogelo. Kolo. Put in Mock to the middle is good. Look at that. Full extension. Good lift. Power to get up. Akona Nkosi. Throw was good as well from Koro. The maul is looking good. It's inching forward. Good defense and pick and go there now. Link up with Mukwebo. Short pass Nyanda. Strong defense on her by opposite number. Class. No advantage. Methods used to stop that maul. Coming from the side, not good enough. Piwokuhle Nyanda taps and go. Think she was a bit isolated there. But she's done well to stay on her feet until the support comes. Mukwebo. Side step, she's brilliant. Choknan Jarman. 5 meters short. Same side goes for Tumayal Ko. In fact, it was Mukwebo at Scrummy. And, well, maybe a little bit rushed there. Couldn't find Provia Mashiane.
Advantage was over already, Sisi. Advantage was over already.
And, well, this was it here. Look at that. Look at the skill. Not just a dummy. So persuasive as well, that dummy. A step on the inside, half gap. Choknan Jarman had a lot of work to do. Senamile Kansa. Defense for the EP Queens. And then, I mean, yeah, take your time. Mukwebo, maybe. Yeah, it's an unkind pass as well. They did have another player on the outside. Just needed to fax it through the hands. But through this set piece, they've been able to get into the right areas of the pitch, played a good territory game, the Lions, and they've been able to launch some pretty impressive attacks as well, dominating at scrum time, but their line out is clicking nicely. Head coach Timmy Goodwin will be very happy with this start to the season. Namhla Siolo, head coach for the EP Queens. They'll feel like they maybe wanted a little bit more out of this fixture, but do remember 9 players getting the call up, getting their provincial colors. And this being their first official game for the EP Queens.
Loxin. Crouch. Bind.
Peanut Wales.
Set. Stay.
Feeds. Pressure's good. They've held on nicely here. They've done just enough for Wales to get it out. How? Short pass. Brilliant again. Sibabalo class. Fends off Josa. Pass out right. Huge carry this as well. Right winning winger. Shonique Alexander. She's been good. Wales to Pulsi. Looks right. There's no one there. Tackle is good by Nabakazi Lutuli. Here comes Jekyls. Swinging it through the forwards now. Abo Pankya there. But a little bit too lateral. No one finding a way to penetrate. How with the half gap. Much better. Great line on the inside. Onesimo Mlamla.
Number 12.
Seen a few high tackles. Peanut Wales. Tap and go. Great carry. Jeez, she's good. Sibabalo class. She just accelerates into contact. She's a classic inside center. Around the corner, Azin Tobongwana.
White, leave it.
Over the halfway line, EP Queens. Michelle Jekyls, pick and go. Peanut Wales, short pass. Struggling to find any ground was Monyemore with a good tackle.
Tackle.
Straight into the fray. Again goes Class. Tackled backwards now. Peanut Wales has to clean up Puzi. That's scrummy. It's a little bit too scrappy. It's frantic by the UP Queens. That's incredible.
Number 2 off.
Defense.
Number 2 white off.
In fact, moving backwards like that, it's called using defense to attack. And
I have 7. I will see on the table.
again, very well organized.
Okay. Let's play.
And well executed piece of rugby that from the Lions, this time in defense.
Okay.
So important to get off the line quite quickly. Line speed on defense is like one of the key words that's been flying around, but important to do it in unison. And being able to organize and communicate off the ball is what makes that
Yes, ah!
so much easier. Under pressure, Mokwebo.
Yeah, captains.
So just under 10 minutes left. Lions, Mokwebo with the put-in. Again, Kuzwayo dominates. Remember, she's got Aviwe Qwane back on the pitch as well from her yellow card. Puzi just keeps competing. That's been great to see. Another yellow card for her. A good touch finder that. Lions just outside EP Queens 22.
Numbers?
Remember, they've also got a yellow card still in their captain, Masingita Simango.
5.
Another yellow card for Puzi. Remember, she got a yellow card in the first half.
Emva.
And she joins her teammate, Zinia Miller, for a high tackle. Good mock. Qwane at the front. Q throw there. Doesn't get a good release on that one to find Akona Nkosi.
Numbers?
Ebakazi Lutuli
Lions? Yo.
in that 19 jumper.
Line out.
He's the one who's trying to get good height with the lift there on Nkosi to try and apply some pressure. Gone for a 6-player line out here. Abo Banke at the front. Oh, well. Yeah, you're not allowed to mock like that. If you are going to throw the underhand throw, you've got to, I think, start from that position. There's Zinia Miller. True heart and commitment on defense. Put her body on the line as Ngube was looking for a 4th try. Been so good. Stella Ngube, right winger for the Lions. He's got 3. And well, just a few minutes later, it was Zinia Miller who had a bit of a seatbelt tackle as she was chasing a kick. There's a high tackle as well. On her opposite number, Captain Masingita Simango, who's sitting there beside Zinia Miller.
Okay.
Let's go, guys. Locked in.
Crouch.
Go.
Genesis. Bind. Set. Stay.
Good shove. Mokwebo feeds and is patient behind. Comes out for Nkosi. I'm sure they were looking for the penalty there. Nyanda, great pass. She's been so good, Zanele Mieni. Great defense again from Tabete. In fact, it was class.
Red.
But they've recycled nicely. Still got possession of the ball, the Lions.
See, you can play the ball.
Mokwebo takes the time. Gives it to Akona Nkosi. Already had a try, but gets it mixed up with Lutuli, and it's a penalty for obstruction. Here comes Azi Ntobongwana. Huge hit on her, my goodness. Nyanda.
Second knock.
Well, the first knock came from a Lion's hand.
Samdas.
How's that look from Sibabalo class on
First knock.
Kuhle Nyanda? That's been a battle between the inside centers. Here's the tap and go from Azi Ntobongwana. Needed some support there beforehand, and well, there's the commitment. Head on the wrong side, but the power and the planting of the foot there puts Ntobongwana on her back. Kuhle Nyanda.
Bind. Set.
Peanut Wales for the EP Queens. Has to be put in and quickly hooked back. Again, it's a early shove from EP Queens. Sibabalo class scored the only points for the EP Queens. She's been impressive, Alexander. Peanut Wales has played with some good high tempo. Caught ball and all by Kuhle Nyanda for the Lions. They've got the ball now.
That's not a
Holding on. Fantastic open side flanker work that Senamile Kansa with the jackal.
Yeah.
Tap and go. Shanique Alexander, national player of interest. Strong hit on her. Nyanda is taking names out there. Akona Nkosi, what a steal. Now the game is opening up. They're taking it quickly there. It was Qwane. Played it quickly, but assistant referee's flag is up. Tamika Tesner. It was try scorer. Akona Nkosi was tackled out. And we see number 10 coming back onto the pitch. Captain Masingita Simango. But take a look at this, held nicely, held in. This is great work from reserve hooker Michelle Jekyll. Takes 2 players to get her off the ball. Contest is good as well from the EP Queens with that line out. Wales to Tinta. She's been good for the EP Queens. Same side. Wales. This time it's Abo Pankya.
Stay. Move.
Getting upset and frustrated is inside center class, talking to her teammates, asking them to support. Peanut Wales to Hau. Switch ball. Sibabalo class was looking good. They needed to keep her eyes on it. Lions. Pick and go, Mbali Masango. Reserve hookers on the pitch, and the hooter's gone. Kicked it towards the EP Queens bench. It's a good touch finder from Mokwebo. It's a fantastic start to this year's Women's Premier Division competition. And the Lions at home here in Alberton come away with a good win. It didn't come easily. The EP Queens were always in there. Couple of standout performances. Bulela Ngana was really good. Sibabalo, a class. Look out for her on defense. They showed good heart through Zinia Miller, Raylene Nobles, Alexander, George, and Tabete. But the forward pack of the Lions, just too powerful, dominating with their set piece, especially the scrum. And when Sharon Paloi, who created a wonderful platform for Xoliswa Khuzwayo to come onto the pitch and do some work, came on early. She was just really good off of the bench. But this is what it was all about. A few replays from that incredible first game of the season. Discipline costing them a quick pick and go. Pure Nyanda was so good for the Lions, the inside center. And Senti controlled the game nicely, good patience. It was Kamugelo Tloloe there. And Simango switching it through the hands beautifully, and it was Stella Ngube got in for her first. And the EP Queens, like I mentioned, they kept coming. Even though they were always moving backward, this was good communication between Charlize Jacobs and Tinta, coming around, looping, running laterally, and Sibabalwe, class, with an incredible line to score and convert the only points for the EP Queens. And, well, I think this pretty much summarizes the game we had. Incredible timing, all 8 players, the technique, the body positioning is perfect. Akona Nkosi with the awareness, catches the EP Queens napping. And then Fatuma Alkoi, reserve scrummy, came on. Unselfish play there. Beautiful link up between Nyanda and Ngube. Went in for her hat-trick. Hey, it's Fudge Mabeta, your commentator, yeah? A few spelling errors there with the graphic, but a pick and go. Aliyah Chokranjama and the vice captain again. Unselfish play. Fatuma Yalkoi links up nice with Ngube. Had so much work to do in that far corner, but she's a lethal finisher, and that was the try that gave her the hat-trick. So what a game we had here at Alberton to kick off the 2024 Women's Premier Division tournament. And the Lions at home getting their first win, beating the EP Queens 25 points to 7.